Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. We are live. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Can I get the incredible
Hey.
crazy
Hello.
Hi.
like y'all doing? How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm
It's
sure
fun
you
today.
saw me. I'm sure he saw me
It's okay
backstage.
if you're doing okay. You did. It's okay.
I'm sure you saw me backstage driving home, running up and down the stairs, trying to get it all together.
So you just like me. You just, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, good evening, good people. Happy Friday. Friday. What's up, Keish?
Hello.
How
How's
you
it
doing?
going?
Is everything all right?
After losing my mind, but I was like, everything's good.
That part right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm okay.
get this thing cracking. It's gonna be cracking.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So first, I want to be respectful. I want to thank and show honor to God first and foremost. Why? Because why not? First of all, why not? Why wouldn't I? Second of all, I want to thank everybody who helps us out here participating, coming into the chat, doing what you do. The appreciation is for real, for real, for real. You dig? I appreciate you all. Everyone in the huddle for the panel here. For you guys who are members of the page membership, get your membership, ladies and gentlemen. I heard they passing money out again. So get your membership. They ain't got to me yet, but hey, and of course the sponsors. Hey, Connie. Yeah, just like that. So, did y'all check out? Let me make sure I spelled everything. No, okay. Cause yeah, I'll be rushing. China, you think you be rushing up the stairs? That's how I be. The way you run up the stairs, that's how I be setting up what I'm trying to say and be thinking two different things. And boy, oh boy, my terrible thing.
You know what's so funny? I went in early so I could get off on time, and it just didn't work out that way.
It never does. Never does. It never does. But it's all good because we right here and we on time. We right on time, y'all. We right on time. So everybody do what y'all need to do to make the video circulate. However that works at this point, because I don't know. Because they change it, they change it. They doing what they do. It is what it is. Somebody educate me. But yeah. So tonight we're gonna start. This ain't where we're gonna finish, but we're gonna start. We're gonna get this thing cracking right here with the Narc will never tell people the truth about you. So where did that come from? So let me think out a frame of mind that I was in when I was thinking about this, right? We so often are so worried about what everybody else thinks. Like when you dealing with the narcissist, right? You're like, okay, did you tell your mother that I caught you last night with that same woman again or that same dude?
Right.
I caught you over there again. Did you tell your father that dude still calling the house? That dude y'all still linking up? Did you tell your cousin, your sister, your brother? Did you tell them that?
Did you tell them that you punched a hole in the wall? Did you tell them you put your hands on me?
Come on.
Right. That's why I hit you back.
Come on.
Did you tell them that the money I took from you was the money you took from me?
Right. And you stole the money.
That's how we get this started tonight. Come on, give us a little bit. Give us some of that, Keisha.
That's it. Did you tell them, about the girl that was at the studio? I mean, it was so many stories. Like the reason why the studio handle was no longer on the door is because the girl, y'all in there. Like you didn't say that.
Give us some of that's what the people want. They want
they'll say you crazy.
Real. Y'all want some real?
That's it. They'll say you crazy. They'll say you did this and that, but they won't say what they did.
Tag, I'm in. It's my turn again. Yeah. Did you tell everybody that they caught you? Did you tell anybody that y'all was running out and you was running out of town with this person over here, with this dude? Did you tell anybody? Did you tell your friends? Did you tell your family that how many times you done did all of these make pretend scenarios and come in here and start arguments at home, and then just so you could run out and be with this other, get over here with this other dude? Come on, tag somebody.
Did you tell your friends that you only had $100 in your bank account? There's no way in hell you could have gave me the down payment on this car. Did you?
Right.
Did you tell your friends that I caught you smelling like oochie coochie? Did you tell your friends that?
Woo, you almost made me spit my water out, child. You almost made me spit my water.
Jeez. Can I get tagged in? Did you tell your family and friends that I caught you on the adult friend finder website looking at men and you were men seeking men? Like, did you mention any of that? Why I overreacted?
Come on.
Did you tell your friends that OnlyFans model was a transgender? I actually saw something like that.
Right. I got one. Did you tell any of your friends that you was trying to get with my friends?
They got with the family and friends.
They never tell people the truth. Because
hold on, I got one more. Did you tell any of your family and friends about that time we went to a cookout at my family's house and you was there with a mini skirt on with no panties and your legs open at the table? Did you tell anybody? Oh,
no, I ain't have to tell nobody because my legs was open and they saw it.
We always do that. Like, I don't wear no underwear.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think for 1 minute that they went back and you doing especially when you get to that stage when you doing everything to try to be perfect, so they don't have no excuses. To say this is why I'm doing this because you did it, because you that.
Yep.
Y'all know what point I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know what point I'm talking about. You trying to be perfect. Matter of fact, you're not even trying no more. You're being perfect because you are afraid. You're being perfect because you're afraid of the consequences, because you notice every time no matter what you do, they figure something out negative they can do. So you walking on that thin ice, them eggshells, because you sitting there saying, wow, no, you're not going to be able to say that I was out here talking to this person. I was out here entertaining this over here and then doing this over there. And the whole time when you not doing it, that's all they doing.
That's it.
See, but
everybody pays.
But the thing is, in your eyes, you're being perfect, but they always find a loophole because you had to go in the office and ask your male boss a question. Because you had to ask the cashier to come help you get something off the shelf, and that was a man or the opposite sex. You always had a conversation with somebody of the opposite sex because you wanted them. It doesn't matter to them. You can never be perfect in their eyes. You can do everything right, dot your I's, cross your T's, and for some reason, in every sentence, they will find a T that's not crossed and the I that's not dotted.
Oh, yeah. They will uncross the T, undot the I, because the object of the game is, guys, and I'm not going to stop saying this to you, they want your reality. Okay. It's not just about manipulation. Guys, that's what manipulation is. When you stop believing what you know is the truth.
That's it.
When you sitting there, you questioning, Dad, did I just go to the bathroom? I know I just came out the bathroom.
And it's always a group. Like anytime you deal with a narcissist, you're gonna deal with the narcissistic family system. What they gonna do is they gonna get you acclimated with their family and friends. You're gonna end up seeing them more than you see your own family, because they gonna kind of start gravitating that way, nitpicking your family. Next thing you know, you had all these functions with their family, and then their family help with their lies and all of that stuff. Like nothing is ever true. They family gonna think you psycho. They know you're not psycho. They know that they got a liar on their hands, but they all play the role like they don't know.
They start thinking you psycho.
Yeah,
when they meet you, they like, whoa. I know you ain't messing with this fool.
Right.
Something wrong with you if you're dealing with this fool, because they know that the narcissist is a narcissist.
Mm-hmm. But they join in because all of them about to eat off you for real. Like that's really how they do. And I mean, I still got, I think 2 family ago, narcs calling about stuff. Like that's what they do. The family stuff call. Can you do that? Like everything is about a favor. It's about this or that. But while you was in that situation and they know this dude lying, they know all of this stuff is going on. They done brought all these different people to all these other events. They know they playing you. You up there watching the nieces and nephews. You watching the kids from the other person's baby mamas and stuff. You doing all this extra stuff at the house while they still playing around, because they sit up here and they done told them, well, you know, she just unstable. Like she like this. She don't really like y'all like that for real. You know, she bougie, or she like whatever else they got to say. They are making it up so that family, even though they know you a good person, they done met you and everything, they will hate you. Like they'll even make it to where they'll say something if they got a sister, to where y'all about to fight. You don't even know why y'all about to fight. They've been feeding them seeds to them sister and everything, because they want you to be out of character once you go there. Like y'all can sit there and eat and they'll be like, yeah, did you say this about me? And blah, 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 blah. You'll be sitting there like,
whoa. Hold up. That stung somebody in the crowd. I felt it. Because yes, they love that. They love it when they can sit there and get somebody to fight. Physically fight?
Yeah.
Them? Come on, y'all.
And you know what? The thing is, too, the family, I don't think that they think you crazy for being with that person, because they love dysfunction. So they figure you're dysfunctional, too. They think you crazy when you stand up for yourself. That's when they start thinking you crazy, because now you're no longer going along with that BS. You're now standing up to them. Hey, I'm not buying you this, because she named everything I did. I had a whole argument with a sister on the phone. I went to Chicago to buy the family food while he was in jail. They wouldn't even go visit him, and he was in Chicago in jail. You know, you are there literally to provide for that family. They know that you are a sweet person, you are a good person, and they ready to take you on a ride. All of them.
Wow.
It's all or none.
Come on.
And if it's like when my situation, when you distance yourself from the family, now they finna come in and try to break y'all up and make that situation worse, because you can't have one. You got to have them all. They're a package deal.
Package deal.
Come on.
I found myself going to karaoke with the mom, and she was like, F him, we can just go hang out. Now we planning stuff. I'm like, I'm just so confused right now. Like, I don't think I want to deal with none of this. They want you to go to the birthday party, like everything. They want you to show up.
Hey, Keith, but this part right here, don't this the part to kick you in the stomach when you over there, you really trying to embrace these people as your family, and they all just pulling your leg, lying, pretending like they really like you, like they really got your back. Oh my God.
But you always got that one in the background looking at you like, damn, run, like get out. It's always that one. But they're not gonna say nothing.
Well, why don't we never see that person? Why don't we see that person at the beginning?
Because we swear that they looking at us because they don't like us. That's why. That's what I thought. Like, why is this person giving me the natural bitch face for no reason?
Oh my
It was
goodness.
like this
Oh my
the ex of the one brother. She banged on the window. She seen me like in the city, and she was banging on the window. She was like, "Leave that family. You will lose your mind." She was like, "You look like you got sense. Please leave that family." She was like, "I'm so much better." She was showing off her new boyfriend and everything. Like, "I'm so much better. I'm in such a better place. Leave that family." And she was right. You know, that was early on when I was just like, "Oh, but I think they're cool." And blah, blah. She was right. She said, "Run, leave that family." She was banging on the window to get my attention. That's how she
man,
was
look,
trying to warn me.
Anthony said, believe that scapegoat relative.
Yes,
Relative
yes,
understands what you just walked into. That relative knows, yeah,
yes.
this ain't what you think it is. Okay.
That's,
I know
that's
you thinking you see something you think is cute, and you think you can put it together and y'all gonna be a little cute little family. This is not what that is. Okay. This
Baby,
is a hoax.
baby,
yes,
look.
You are going to fail at this
yes,
horribly. Okay. All the time you are spending is time being wasted. It is time being spent in vain.
And
Guys,
you
you will
yes.
not be able at any point, you will never wake up and recover from this and say it was worth it.
and
I,
see, but that's the
that is
thing.
one thing I never could say out of all
But
the things I can.
But see, that's the thing. They either isolate you from that family member or have you thinking that family member is crazy, or they have you thinking that family
That's
member
it.
don't like you. And that's how
Yes.
they keep you away from that family member,
Ooh,
keep you from getting that information.
my God.
And he
Mm-hmm.
did all three. Told me the girl was crazy.
You
She
know what?
liked drama.
That's where we going.
She
That's where we
don't
going
like
next,
me.
y'all. That's where we going next.
That's it.
Why
I
is it that a narcissist is so damn believable though? Why are they so believable, man?
Because it goes back to what I said, Harry, because that person be staring at you, but you don't know why. And so you
mm-hmm.
will go to him. I would go and say, "Why your sister looking at me like that? Oh, she don't like you. She don't think you good for me. Or she
All that.
crazy or something." They automatically throw something on that person to keep you away from that person.
And they be
Yeah.
right there. They be right on time with it. Like they done already ran the play so many times. They know exactly where to go with it.
Yeah.
They know exactly the lie to tell you. And you don't even know the whole time. That cousin sitting in the back saying, don't,
Mhm.
don't,
That's me. I'm that aunt. I said, I told the boyfriend, I said, "Look over there at the stepdad." I said, "Do you see his face? That is a defeated man. He's sitting over there. He just can't even open his eyes no more. He just be sitting there. My sister then drained the life out of him." I was like, every day he wake up, he just be like, "I just want to just not live every day." But he say the word like it's just a horrible life. I said, "That's you in 20 years. If you don't leave this situation, if you think you about to stay with this, look over there. That's you." I said, you don't want to be like that. My sister going off on him, talking about he this and he that and everything. She one of those. She will make everybody uncomfortable, going all the way off on him because she'll get way drunk and then be cussing them out and all of that stuff. And that's it. I said, "You want that life?" And then within 3 months, he had to get a restraining order on my niece. That's how this go. But they sitting up there like she got her little cute outfit on, she got her little cute shape, she got her little piercings and all that stuff and everything. Ha ha he, she cooking them food. I said, this is what, week 2? Because the other dude, he ain't living no more. He ain't living. And that happened in front of her. You got to understand, you got to look at the expression on my face. I'm trying to get you to live. I'm trying to save your life. And then they just be like, "Oh, there you go. That's the crazy aunt. That's the God aunt. That's this and that." But I'm the aunt that got some sense. Like if you look around, who ain't smoking, drinking, doing all this stuff?
There you go.
I would listen to me.
Listen, but that's the part that makes it look so crazy. And that's the world we live in right now. The world we living in right now, y'all, the reality is more, what is that saying? Reality is crazier than fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real things that's going on out here look so much crazier than the fake stuff that's going on out here. The truth is stranger than fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal Mommy said, and when they leave, they telling everybody that they left
Yeah.
you a bum or you a hoe or
You a whore,
you
messing with their children, all that. All
exactly.
that.
That's exactly what they do. They will
Mhm.
leave you. They not leaving you. You done already threatened to leave them, and they know that you leaving. So now they leaving you. They oh no, you're not gonna beat me to that. And then they run out there and tell everybody this. They got a whole program. Y'all done got to the point. See, a narcissist, they know what they doing is cruddy. They know they did wrong, but they want to be able to be, guys, you know, the craziest part, this is crazy as this stuff comes to me. How you want to be telling the truth. How you want to be the truthful one, but you the one lying about everything.
Everything.
How do you want to be the one telling the truth and you've been the one lying the whole time? Now they want to come out with, oh nah, you know, I saw you, I saw he was cheating with this person, he was with that person, he was this, he was that. But hold it, did we not have a conversation that this is over and you can see who you want to see, who I want to see, blah blah blah. They gonna, guys, if listen, all bets are off. They're not going to go nowhere and be telling the truth to people that what they did to you. And the only reason that y'all got to that you will get to a place where you just say, hey, listen, you know what? You get to a place where you just say, hey, you know what, man, you go ahead and do what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I want to do, because that's what you're doing anyway. That's what the narcissist been doing the whole
Yes, they never stop. They never stop.
They never stopped, and they never going to stop. And you know what? While it's on my mind, that's one thing, guys, that kicks us again. That's another thing that gets us about that narcissist, man. They want to control that narrative the whole
That's
time.
it.
They never stop. Listen, y'all, they never stopped being the person they are, but they want everybody, they want you to believe so desperately that they met somebody that changed them. Guys, listen to me. They want you to believe so bad that they met the man or the woman of their dreams. They want you to believe and invest in the fact that they while they are with you, you hear me? They miraculously, God sent from heaven this new person, because God knew that this new person was the person that he'd been holding back for them their whole life.
Yeah.
That's why they had to leave you for this new person, because this is it. This person is everything that you are not, and that you never were, and that you never could be. And that's what we be thinking in the back of our minds. Hey, this person must be incredible.
No.
Yes. Listen, ain't nothing new happening with them. You think that they just went somewhere and they changed? I just changed. I'm just gonna change who I am today. Today I woke up and I'm a new person, and I'm gonna treat everybody right. I'm gonna treat everybody with respect. Guys, that ain't ever happened. Okay, it ain't ever happened. If a person was a good person but they did bad things, they didn't do the bad things the same way that a bad person does bad things.
No.
Okay, it's a different in the sin. I'm not gonna say that we don't all sin. I'm saying it's a difference in the way we do sin.
Yeah.
Okay? Some people, they sin and they take it way beyond anything you could even ever imagine.
And the narcissist's intention is to extract a resource from you. That's the difference, because it's hard to discern what's the difference between somebody that might have been a victim of narcissistic abuse. Codependency, you have a lot of symptoms similar, except it's not the lying, the deception, the Machiavellianism, all of the stuff that they say, but you still have some of the emotional things. Some of the behaviors might be similar because it was a traumatic type of environment that you were in. So when you dealing with a narcissist, though, when their intentions on meeting you, their intentions is to deal with you only to extract a resource for their benefit. That is it. It has nothing to do with them liking you, loving you, wanting to grow in a caring relationship, wanting to have some type of mutual respect or mutual thing that you guys can kind of, grow and share in. It has nothing to do with that. It is, I seeing you in a position that I think I need to be in to get some type of either favor, more popularity, money, housing, whatever it is, and then I'm gonna do whatever it takes. They will wow you out. They will have sex with you. They will shower you or whatever they got to do that is low maintenance for them. They can't consistently hold this, for a long time, but they gonna do whatever they can all up front until they can extract whatever they need from you. Then they gonna flip.
You know what too? The narcissist, their whole identity, guys, it's riding on you believing the lie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's depending on you being hurt by the lie that they done ran off somewhere and set up shop, and it's love. It's real. It's real over here, and we get married, and it's stamped. And I'm doing stuff I ain't never did for you, guys. Listen, that's how you know it's fake. They doing stuff with the new person they never did with you. That's how you know it's fake. Why am I saying that? Because that's all of that's being done to hurt you. Because a narcissist really looks at the reason that they're looking at you like you're watching everything they do is because they're watching everything you do. That's exactly. No, they're watching everything you do. They're looking at you like, oh, no, you watching me. You watch me. Watch me do this over here. They remember what you told them.
Oh, yeah.
To be somewhere eating bonbons on the island, and we hold hands and we looking like listen. If you think a narcissist want to be somewhere holding somebody's hand, lovey-dovey, smoochy face and kissy face and all, right. Man, you are crazy. You need to go get a checkup. You need to go to the doctor. Hey, doc, man, I need to check in the hospital. I've lost my entire mind. Okay, I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over here. I think that my ex ran off with somebody and they acting right now. That's what you need to do. Because if you think that they went somewhere to treat somebody right after showing you, and let's get to the part where you think it's you. What if they just met the right person, right? Let's go with that lie that we tell ourselves. What if the narc met somebody and that's just their person? We still believe in fairy tales. Oh, you can meet your person. Just nothing. We just out the blue sky. Yeah. Guys, who they met? They met another version of you. And you know what you did? You went out there and you tried to give the narcissist everything. You tried to please the narcissist. You tried to show the narcissist you're going to love them through anything. What you think the new person teaching them? What y'all think the new person is doing? That's the reason that the narcissist feels safe enough to jump over there with this person because they look at you. You doing everything, you doing everything. You doing so much better. Get it though. Guys, that's how you know they torturing that person somewhere. Who was you going to say, China?
Harry, it's a lady at work that I'm currently helping through this situation. And I've been talking to her for quite some time. And, people, when they don't want to let go, they she's like, nah, I don't think he'll ever cheat on me. He called me 3:00 in the morning. Girl, he cheated on me. He told me he'd been sleeping with the lady downstairs for 2 years. And I confronted the lady. I said, don't you ever in your life confront that other woman. Don't you ever do that again. She said the lady came to the door with mace. I said, God saw that it was not your time, that she came to that door with mace and not something else.
There you go.
He said, don't you ever go confront that other woman. When I had that whole conversation with her last night at work, she didn't go home. She went to go stay with her daughter. She getting out of that situation. She's looking for her own place. But her biggest mistake, I'm telling her, is still having a conversation with this man. I said, and that's how you're going to end up right back.
That's how you're going to end up right back. That's exactly how she going to get right back with him. Because she got to hear that voice. She got to get, when you need that closure, that narcissist know they left you without closure. And they also know that when you find out that they have been in an adulterous affair, they know that that's going to be, guys, let's clear something up for everybody on the internet. That is the most painful thing somebody can do to you, okay? Show you that they were in an adulterous affair. That's why I keep trying to push this to y'all the way that I'm trying to push it to you. Because if somebody stole your money, okay, they stole some money. I'm disappointed in you that you feel like you had to steal from me. Like, why would you have to do that? Yeah, that's a disappointment. That's a betrayal. But it's not on the level when somebody cheat on you. That is this person saying, I am sharing myself with other people the way that I swore to you I would only share myself with you. I swore, we swore this is what we're going to do together, and that's it. We're not going to spread this around nowhere else, because everybody knows that is one thing. That is the one thing that it might not break people up after the first time it happens, but it definitely will. Even people who are in, what do they call those relationships where you can see other people, open relationships. Even people in open relationships, guys, your mind will not allow you to stay and love somebody that openly sees other people. That's one of the reasons why the people in the open relationships are like, hey, I don't mind if you do it, but just let me know this is what you're doing. And then they found out that you didn't even let me know. You lied. You did. Because people, that is the worst level of betrayal that anybody can have. And guys, they all do it. I know we don't want to think that they got time, and we don't want to think that they would do that, and they done lied to you and told you that I leave you before. If I'm gonna be with somebody else, I might as well be with that person. Why would I be with you if I obviously want to be with that person over there? Because you can. Because you can. Because you a liar. Because you a liar and a cheat. That's why you would do it.
See, but they jump ship,
Exactly.
because they are backed in the corner, and that's to get you to be subservient, because he really don't want this woman. This woman was using him to use her to have money so she can have alcohol and everything. So he don't work. And they've been married for 30 years. And this man they've been married for 30 years.
He's just holding on. She's just holding him up.
That's how it be. My brother been married for 30. The oldest one, the Narc one, over 30-some years. He's still been with the mistress, at least about 18 years, maybe. That this stuff be crazy. But what we forget is that a narcissist, it ain't always just the thrill of the pleasure of sex. They actually get a thrill, and the part of their brain that light up is when they are deceiving people, when they are able to manipulate. They have their orgasm come from the part of them being able to, the fact that they are intimate with this person and they are tricking and deceiving them. They are happy. They're sadistic what they do. Like, they're glad that they're deceiving this person. Like, it has nothing to do with the pleasure of intimacy.
That's what I told her, because he said the lady been in her apartment. She was like, why would she want to be in my apartment when she could be in hers downstairs? I said, because it's the thrill of doing something in that house and you not knowing, and you go lay down in the bed and you probably laying on coochie juice whatever.
There you go.
Sperm on the bed, or you sitting on a certain part of the couch, and he had her doggy style or whatever what they were doing.
Yes. Come on, we going right.
That's what they do, and
tag each other.
They like causing that pain.
We about to tag each other in again, because we ain't just letting that one go. How dirty a narcissist is. Will she be in your bed?
Yeah.
With some fool unsuspecting or is suspecting, and leave evidence that they done been having sex in your bed and got all types of body fluids on your headboard, in your sheets, on the wall, on your picture that's beside the bed. Tag.
and And I'm explaining to her this is why he's doing that. And that's another reason why she can't go home, because she said those thoughts are in her head and she's still wondering if that woman is in her house. And I said, you best believe, I said it's gonna get to the point where he gonna call you from home and she's gonna be in the background. That's gonna get you to come home.
So
I said, you are in triangulation right now. This man, as old as he is, they in their 60s, that literally sat here and told her he want them to fight over him. I said, he ain't nothing worth fighting over. He's a fucking loser. I told I said, you need to get out of that situation.
She losing it. She losing it. Because I'm saying he done.
It's just it ain't.
He done told her what it is. He ain't bringing nothing. He ain't even coming to the table as a man. He just saying, look, I'm running game on you. You stupid. I'm gonna keep, and it's fun. See, when you around somebody that's dysfunctional in the first place, that kind of behavior is fun. It's fun.
I think it's fun.
Sit there and watch, and he done said it. He done professed it. Now I want to see y'all fight.
Yep.
That's what narcs do. They want to see somebody fight over them. That make them feel like they got some level of value. And when you see a dude, I can't call it a man. When you see a dude that want to see two women fight over him, good. That's the most feminine craziness you can't. Come on, y'all.
And he confessed. The only reason he confessed is because she was threatening to tell. I said, that's the only reason he told you. And I said that it's not the only reason why he told you. He told you because he wanted to break you. He knew you were mentally checked out and you were debating if you want to be in that situation or not. So he had to hit you with that so that it can stun you.
But hold on, what about that female narcissist downstairs though? She a trifling heifer for she up there in this woman house, and she know that this woman, man, she know she know what that woman feel like when to find out that their neighbor downstairs is having sex with her husband. She know what she doing. She's a come on, straight up.
Female narcs are trifling. They are trifling.
Trifling, man. She's straight trifling. She know that it's gonna be a confrontation. It's okay to look in my face every time I walk out this building and we see each other. She knows every time that person seen her has looked at her, she looked at her and she laughing at her. That's what you thinking when you see that other person and like, oh, so this person just been laughing in my face all this time, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's how people get hurt. Or they get some lead put in them.
And see, and she left him before and went back to him. She relocated and he ended up coming here with her. And he already using the same thing to get him.
Where else he going? Where else is he gonna go? Who else would do that? If he found somebody else that would put up with it, he would go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, guys.
That neighbor only wanted to destroy her.
Trust and believe. If you still with the narcissist, I want y'all to understand the only reason you still with that narcissist because they ain't found nobody to replace you yet. That's all.
Nope.
And replacing you ain't what you think it is. Replacing you ain't that they got more than you. They look better than you. No. Replacing you mean they can put up with more bull than you. That's what a replacement is.
And obviously she can't because that's not where he is. I told her, I said, force him to go be with that. That's what he chose. Let him go be with it. Leave. But I told her
she wouldn't be bothered because she knows she trifling.
He already know that you will leave and that he will get you back. And that's why he's saying the same thing. Oh, I did a job application. I got an interview. Oh, I miss you and all of this. I said, you have to cut off communication with this man because you're going to end up back there in that situation. And I said, when you do that, you give him all the power. You just gave him all the power. You have no right to say nothing. Now you have to sit back, shut the fuck up and let him. I'm going downstairs like on Enough with Jennifer Lopez. When he hit her and he told her, now I'm going to go see such and such.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the situation that this is about to be. And you know, she left. I said, you need to think long and hard before you leave that situation, because if you go back, you are his doormat.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's
And she got to work on codependency.
yourself is that. You got to start being able to see, guys, that's something to help me out of it. When I started to see myself as less than because of being with her. See, it's not going to just be, I'm better than this. You got to actually see the downgrade on yourself. Like, wow, I'm really on the same level as this thing over here, because I'm having it. Nobody else out here is having it. Guys, y'all gonna learn in life with a narcissist, man. Guys, and let me say this, another thing. When I looked at the situation of the narc left me, or got left by me and ran, because they was already running off with this other person and tried to do both and just couldn't. But
Yeah.
let me clear that up for you. I want y'all to understand that me seeing this dude, see, y'all feel some type of way like they stole somebody from you. I looked at it like, dude, you hanging with that thing? You know she for the streets, right? But I ain't say nothing like that because I ain't seen him. But I'm saying, to me, if I saw him, I would laugh in his face. That fool. If any of y'all who crazy enough to think the new person got something on you, because the narc with them now, man, you got to be crazy. I would laugh in his face. And I mean, laugh like, dude, I feel for you. I used to be with that thing. I know what she about. I know she tried. I know she ain't got no good in her. And if you there, Brad, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Man, she for the streets. She's with whoever, and your friends, family, and everybody else around you.
And strategically destroying your life.
That's
important.
You just the sucker she with right now, and that's what it is.
I said that woman is there for a good time, not for a long time. And the moment you let him go, she's not gonna want him anymore.
She ain't gonna have nothing to do with him. Somebody that'll come over your house and sleep with your people in your bed. They know that woman know what she did. She like, ain't no way you think I'm gonna go somewhere and go to work and leave this trifling bum in here to do the same thing to me that we doing to you?
Mm-hmm.
You got to be crazy. No. The new person, the other person, nah, man. Now, don't get me wrong though. Sometimes the other person is just as stupid. As a matter of fact, they more stupid, because they had this thought in their mind that this is such a nice person. And the whole time they see that this is not a nice person. Let's look, y'all. We done served y'all all the little corn muffins and the little lollipop candies you get, at the dentist after you get a visit. They're trying to butter you up. We ain't buttering you up no more. Look here. You got to be stupid if you think that this other person, that they got something together so good, and that the narcissist is somewhere, so madly in love with this other person. In love. Y'all hear how crazy and stupid that's saying? The narcissist in love with somebody? You are crazy.
And see, and that's the thing. We learning from this situation, we skipped over certain things. We think that the other person is about to tell on that person because they won't leave. No, he wasn't giving her more money. So she was blackmailing him. She didn't want him. She wanted the money. And when he wasn't able to get money from her, she was threatening to go tell, because he wasn't finding a way to get that money from her. They don't be wanting them. She's a bigger narc. She's just using him. And that's what we keep telling y'all. Y'all think y'all run somewhere good when somebody else treating them like shit over there. And they can make it look good when
I'm trying to tell you, man, a lot of times, and see, this is we giving y'all the one side of this. that y'all think that everything over there with this new person is peachy cream. A lot of times the narc done ran to somebody that's pimping them. It's like the garbage they really are. And that's the attraction. See, a narcissist, they can't help the attraction to somebody who not having it.
Yeah.
It's because they know, because narcissists know they ain't about nothing. They know they some garbage. They know they cruddy. And when they meet somebody that will check them, man, they got stars in their eyeballs. They sitting there looking at the person in awe because they like, oh, I'm gonna learn from this person. And this is how cruddy they are, though. They want to run off to this person and pick this other person over you, but then come back to you because the other person dogging them so bad. The other person dogging them so bad, and they want to come back to you and tell you how cruddy the other person is. They want you to feel sorry for them.
Right. And this is the lines that he's telling her that, oh, she forced me into a corner and forced me to have sex with her. I said, okay, if he feel like he was forced to have sex, tell his ass to file a police report. Let's see if he do that. It wasn't rape by no means.
Did she have a gun? Did she have a knife?
There's ways people can kind of almost force people.
Well, I mean,
that can happen.
A man can force a woman because he's physically stronger than she is,
right?
And or he can use a knife or a gun and say, "Hey,
he didn't have a weapon or nothing. She just forced him. He was vulnerable.
A man. In order for a man to do something with you, a man has to be aroused. See, with us, we got to be in the mood for it. Now, don't get me wrong now. Anything gets us in the mood, though. Yes, it could be a siren, a police siren. Anything pretty much gets us in the mood. But you still have to have an attraction to the woman in order for us to be able to perform.
It's not just that.
Huh?
It's not just that. I don't see nowhere in the picture where a knife or a gun is going to cause a man to get hard. I don't see it.
That's the point I'm making is you have to have an
man, they might be crazy. You might be like, nah, I'm going to shoot you. They be like, oh, shoot me, please.
And that's my point. If it ain't going to happen naturally, if we both naked and I don't see nothing that's making me feel wonderful, then yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and give me a bullet in the foot or something. Just shoot off the pinky toe or shoot off that little black toenail I got right there. Just shoot off. I don't need, okay? But just because this other part, it ain't going down. Okay. But that's what it is for men. So for him to say, we just having fun. He think it's fun. And God, that's what narcs do to your mind. You ask them silly questions. You done caught the narc having sex with somebody, and you gonna ask them, but what were they better than me? Or what was it about them that you had to be with them and not? Then don't ask them stupid questions like that. I say stupid questions. Do not ask a narcissist a stupid question, okay? Because you're gonna get an answer. And it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. They're gonna tell you, well, I'd rather not say. That's what they're gonna hit you with the I'd rather not say. You know why? Because they want to keep you entertaining this foolishness. Then let's keep it going. Guys, they didn't have sex with that person because the person, was so incredible sexually. No, they did it because they love to manipulate. See, when you do it, you're doing it for the pleasure of it. When a narcissist does it, they do it for the pleasure of having leverage on somebody.
And they'll just deny too. You can catch them in the room. Like I literally caught them in the hotel room. Like you catch them in a hotel room. Whole incident happened. Face gets sliced. It was a lot to that.
We didn't even start doing it. We was going to do it, but we didn't get started yet.
We ain't do nothing. We ain't even do nothing. And you acting crazy. We ain't even do nothing. That's what they say. That's how they do. We ain't even do nothing. You come in there acting crazy. We ain't even do nothing.
Ain't
Clothes were not on. Like, okay.
He was going to do it, but
Right.
but I just couldn't do it. It was I
Start thinking about you.
I got to think about you, and I couldn't do nothing.
I was just about to put my pants back on, but you bust in, and so I got scared and froze.
Right. Right.
Guys, if you catch him, you hit a bed knocking up against the wall, and then you at the door and kick the door in and see him in the act. They gonna say it, but it wasn't in though. Nah, we was getting ready to get started.
See, I think they knew I couldn't probably handle that kind of interaction.
They know if you still standing there and you crazy enough to ask a question in the heat of the moment, then they know you want to be lied to.
Yeah.
But let it be somebody
you want to hear a lie. A narcissist knows you want to hear a lie.
Mm-hmm.
But let it be somebody that they want a monkey branch to. Then they gonna tell you the truth, and it's gonna be brutal because they want to see you drop to your knees at that moment.
Oh, they want to crush you. Yes, they want to crush all of your fear. They want to make you like a little bag of glass, and they want to crush you into a billion pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Oh, well, I'm leaving you. This is who I'm with right here anyway. So, I don't know why you up here at the hotel kicking doors in, because you're going to get charged for that. When they get up here, I'm going to tell them they need to go and take you to jail because I'm not paying for that. You're going to come in and go in.
They love to call the police on you.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to call the police on you because they know at this point, they got the power to make you look crazy. They've been lying to you this whole time. And now they pissed that you done broke in on. You done caught them, first of all. You done caught them because they've been lying to you. And they thought that they had more control over you than that. They looking at you like, oh, I done been lying to you. You checking behind me? You checking behind the lie that I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's showing a lack of control. See, when you catch them with somebody else, that's showing a lack of control that the narcissist has over you to this new person. It's showing this new person, and they got to show this new person that they not having it. No. Don't you get no ideas, because if you get an idea, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna get you locked up. And then we're gonna throw away the key. I'm gonna get you charged, and we're gonna crush to the limit of the law and everything else. Because what you're not gonna do is embarrass me and be out here telling everybody you done ran up in a hotel room. See, because that's all they really worrying about. Because they on you and told everybody that you doing that to them. So damn if you think you about to come up in here and you gonna be telling all my relatives what you saw us doing in a hotel. Don't nobody want to hear what you got to say about whatever. It's over between us. So you might as well go ahead to wherever you and bury your head in the sand somewhere.
Right.
I'm going to tell everybody I caught you. They're not going to tell people that you caught them.
Yeah.
You know what? And the flip side of that too is not only do they lie to their family, they lie to that person and say, oh, I left them a long time ago. I don't even know how she found. I told you she been stalking me. That's how she found us.
There you go.
Got a track on us. She tracking my phone.
Crazy. I told you she crazy. Or they gonna the vice, vice person. I told you he crazy. I done left.
That's how they do. Like literally.
In over a year and blah 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 and this and that and all these lies. Everything gonna be a lie. You be sitting there like, hold it, Joe.
Right.
Begged me to have sex with you 3 days ago.
See, and that's the thing, and I know through experience, because in my situation, I found out down the line that he had told them y'all know that divorce dragged on for 3 years. And in the first year, he told them we had already been divorced a year ago. And I was still being dragged through a divorce that was not even a marriage. Mm-hmm. And that's what they tell people. They X you out and single you out and start kicking, out of their family life, start distancing you from things so they can say they left you a long time ago. So when they end up in this new situation, the family or friends won't see that they bounced into a whole nother situation right after you. Some of them already know, and some of them have seen it. But you know, I also want to say this too. Sometimes their brothers, I just dealt with men, so it applies to women too. But I'm speaking to my experience. Their brothers and friends test you to see if you going, because half the time they be wanting you too, and that's why they know they cheat and they help them cheat. They tell them, man, you used to be a player. Why you settling down for that? They know the lies that this person telling about you is not true, but they feed into it to destroy that situation between y'all because they know you good for that person. You building that person up. You making that person status higher than theirs, and so they have to break that up to make them fall. So they tell them, they introduce them to women. They go out with them and be with different women. They see them riding around the city with different women. They feed into that because they want your situation to fail, thinking that they have a chance. Because I've had it happen where people have tried to come at me. I'm like, look, no, we're not doing it.
And I'll tell them, like, that is not your friend. Like that is not your friend, because they came at me like this, and this. What the narc just, I mean, they just completely embarrassed me. Like they just, I mean, there was a whole fight, stripped me and everything in front of that person. But it's like, this ain't your friend. And then he ended up taking this whole package from him. I ain't gonna get into details on that. But he took some stuff from him that really got some things done, house shot up and stuff. I was saying the whole time, like, I told you that wasn't your friend. Every time you wasn't around, dude kept trying to get on. Your friends don't try to get on. And then if I tell you something, because it's so much jealousy and envy, that anything that I say, you don't want to take it as face value. You want to make me feel like I'm just like crap under the bottom of your shoe because you're jealous and envious. Because we grew up together, and then you went to school, you did this and that. We both went to school. It's like my grandma paid for his barber school. It's like we both was doing this. We have 4 children. We were married. It's like, come on, this was a family thing. But it's jealousy and envy. Like, how? But that's how a narcissist think. Because a narcissist feel like if you doing something for the better of the family, okay, it's not even just like you just doing something for you. You guys discussed this or whatever. You kept going. They kept hanging out in the club, in the streets and everything. You kept going because y'all got to survive. Bills still got to get paid, even though they blowing the money. You still got to do something. But because you did it, they hate you for it. They hate you because you didn't end up homeless with them. Like they would rather you be homeless and then to sit up here and help and work together as a family, because that's the narcissist mind. They deranged.
They hate you for it because they can't take the credit for it, all while taking credit for it behind your back. That's how they do it. They hate you because you're the one who built this empire. You're the one who built this wealth, and then they didn't do it because they want to screw around in the streets, but they behind your back telling everybody, I got this, and that, and pay for this, and that. And whatever they're not doing, they're saying that's you. Oh, she takes her money or he takes his money and he blow it. He has a gambling problem. He has a drinking problem. You could sip wine once a month, but you're an alcoholic all of a sudden. That's where your money is going. They have to tell people your money is being blown on other things because they have to make it look like they're paying.
That's right. Hold up. Let's slow it down. Puppy boy. Or puppy boo. I'm sorry. Puppy boo said, I left him on January 31st, 2026, and I found a new apartment on March 1st, 2026. He yelled at me to give him the keys. He left me on June 11th, 2022, 4 years ago, and moved back in August. Now the 3rd time leaving.
That's what they do.
Come on.
That's what they'll keep. As long as you keep a door open.
Hold it. But why are we still talking to him though? Why does he still have access to find who they done? This joker done left 3 times. he done shown he ain't good at relationships. He like to play, go over here, do a little something over here. You know, I done did what I'm doing over there. Now let me go back over here and go back over here where it's familiar, where somebody normal is gonna take care of me and pump my ego back up again. You did gonna pump my ego back up again because I need you to pump my ego back up because when every time everybody else I run to, they're throwing me away, they're throwing me back. They not having it the way you having it. You having it.
Yeah.
You sit here and just let somebody I'm gonna just let. Okay, I'm coming back. Come on, baby. I know. I'm. Come on. Everybody make mistakes, and baby, and we got a family, and we could this and you, man. Listen, y'all.
Off of that.
Listen, that strictly is for when we just lost all of ourselves. Remember that part. When you've given your entire self, your personality and everything, just giving it away and say, you know what, I'm not even going to fight this no more. You know what? Because I can't beat this. So I might as well join them. I can't fight it. I can't beat it. I might as well join them because that's what it is. This is who this person is. And I'm not going to get it together because I don't want it to get it together. This person ain't no good. Done left 3 times. How they get to leave you 3 times? Left me 3 times? Man, listen. Guys, let me start saying this again because I've been leaving this one alone. I don't care what you think life is. I'm here to tell you. Life is short. Do you hear me? You don't hear me, but you heard me. If that makes sense. You don't hear me, but you heard me. And it's gonna keep busting you right in your head. Exactly what I said. Life is short. When y'all wake up tomorrow, you're gonna be like, man, that week went by fast. When you get up tomorrow, Saturday, you're gonna be like, damn, man, weekend over already. It was just Friday. Life is short, people.
Yep.
It's not, you not listen. And guess what? A lot of y'all living on this dream that one day you just gonna get to turn about 75 years old and you get to hit the reset button. Okay, I tried it with Suda Bell over there, and she ain't no good. All right, Lord God, I'm ready to try. I'm ready to go ahead and do what you want me to do. Go ahead, make me 20 again. Make me 15 again. No, you don't get to hit the reset button. Nah, you don't just wake up one day and be like, all right, I was just rehearsing. Life don't work like that. Life does not work like that. This is your real life, people.
Yeah.
This is your real life. And you can keep on playing with it. You keep on playing with it if you want to. And you're going to keep learning that hard lesson. It's a hard lesson to learn, y'all.
And not even just that. You're going to keep playing with it and you're going to wake up in hell. We don't have time to, not do what God has put us here to. A lot of people, I learned with my life, a lot of people say, why do we keep running into narcissists after narcissists? If that doesn't tell you that God has chosen you for a mission, I don't know what will.
Come on.
Because if the devil is consistently throwing these type of people in your path, he's trying to stop something. He know what God has for you, but you're not trying to figure it out.
Come on.
And he can see it, but you can't see it.
And let me add to that. A lot of us think that something wrong with me.
Yeah.
I keep meeting these no good people. I keep meeting this person. This person is that human. This person. Listen, everything is attracted to the light.
Yep.
You hear me? Everything is attracted to the light, but how much is attracted to the dark? Huh? Only time you really attracted to the dark is when it's hot.
Yeah.
That's when you want to let me go somewhere where it's dark and cool. Okay. And other than that, ain't nobody running to the dark. Everybody's attracted to the light. And because they lie to us so bad, about how bad narcissism is. They lie to us. They want you to think that, nah, man, it's only 1 in 100 people is a narcissist. You a lie. You a lie.
It's really bad.
We might be 1 in 100 people. There's about something. There's some good out here.
It's really bad.
If it was 1 in 100 people, it would be like the lottery. Rare running into it. It's rare winning the lottery.
Exactly.
It's pretty bad, especially like the younger generation. Like it's a lot in that. My daggone son acting like a daggone narcissist. Like he just doing this dumb stuff, running my company to the ground. It's just so much stuff that be happening, you know, with these narcissistic people, and then the DNA after you made it with some of them once they, you know, kind of get older.
Come
But
on.
the only when we in a situation with a narcissist,
you should not feel no type of way about that, because at the end of the day, you cannot control that bloodline. At the end of the day, you made it with a devil.
You just
I did it, and I go through the same thing. I go through the same thing, man. I don't know who I'm dealing with sometimes. I'm like, boy, what is this?
I gotta have that strong boundary, and I'm just like, I was ready to. I didn't fired him when he was working for my brother. It's like it just be a lot going on with that stuff. But when we dealing in this situation, like, and if it's a relational, a lot of times it's like, how do we hang in this so long? And I see like you still like younger and everything, because it feel like love. I said it's that same pathway, that dopamine pathway. It's called VTA. It's the same pathway in the brain that crack acts on. So when we are so used to getting our validation, our love, our self-worth externally, because something in childhood probably didn't give us that nurturing connection with oxytocin from our parents, usually the mother, some is usually a big player, but something happened throughout childhood. Now externally, when we get this external love, we start to become addicted to it, you know, because it gets a dopamine rush, and then they pull back, then that's cortisol, then we kind of chasing it, you know, that start to get our brain and our body in this survival mode that we feel like we need them to survive. And we have to start switching gears and learning how to heal, you know, really heal from trauma, heal from codependency. I had that very bad. I realized that just recently. Like, you know, you can get into a situation or date or whatever, and you can lose your daggone mind if you still got to heal. You know, you got to heal from that. You got to get self-worth. You got to understand how much you are loved by God, like who created you and everything. And you got to really make that connection, or you'll walk around purposeless, and then all these different people, especially narcissists, will start trying to form your identity. You'll start having an identity with them, like, okay, that's who I am, who they say I am. Well, they say I'm this, I'm saying I'm that. And then next thing you know, you in a situation for 10 years that's killing you. You know, so that's what you have to do, is really start looking within and seeing what is the deficit, because codependency, the name for that was changed to self-love deficit. What is it about you that you feel? Are you having fear emotions, fear-based emotions, fear of abandonment? Are you having rejection, you know, comparison, competition? What was going on that's kind of making you feel this way of your self-worth, to where you feel like being with this devil is gonna be cool, or something gonna work out? Are they, because they very flattering, you know, whether they just got narcissistic traits or what, but they gonna still do the same thing, waste your time, waste your money, give you probably sickness or disease, and they gonna consume your life. And then next thing you know, once they leave, there's nothing to show for it but another bad situation, another bad memory, another bad relationship.
Every time.
But they can't dim our light. We do it ourselves.
Come on.
We do that to ourselves because we don't want to hurt them. We don't want them to feel a certain way. So we won't go for certain degrees, certain jobs, do certain things, be with friends, have parties, celebrate birthday, because we don't want to hurt their fragile ass feelings. And so we dim our own light. But one thing about our light is that God gave it to us, and that we can brighten it again. We always brighten our own light. We have the power to do that. We don't hand that over to nobody else. We do it ourselves because we want to please our partner, and there's no pleasing these people. I don't care what you do for them.
Come on.
It's never enough. You can let them have a threesome. It's not enough. You can let them
They're
cheat.
gonna need
It's
five.
not enough.
Give me 5 of them.
Right. No matter what you do,
Hit it.
it's never enough because the void that they trying to fill only comes from God,
Come
and
on.
they won't seek Him.
Come on.
And a lot of people don't know. Y'all need to get out of that situation because you are a silent partner in a contract with the devil.
Say that one more time.
You are a silent partner in a contract with the devil.
The D-I-devil.
Beelzebub.
D-I-devil.
Yeah.
I went to public school. Whatever. Freezing. Thank you so much, sir, for that super chat. Thank you. Thanks, champ. Freezing said, baby mother been with the current supply for 4 years up in there. 4 years. Yeah, she told you she gone. It's over. Ain't nobody. Nah. I'm happy over here. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
In the past few months, hoovers are becoming consistent.
That's how they do.
Monday, she made dessert for my 4 and 7-year-old. Serving size was 4 to 6 people. She bought the whole dessert over there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Must be trouble in paradise, huh? So paradise, first and foremost, bruh, you breaking man code. You letting her back in. She done shown you she trifling.
Mm-hmm.
She done shown you how credited she is. She trifling. She done rolled all the way over there. And this how stupid she is. She feeling like, well, I'm a woman, and I got this vagina, so that always works. That's gonna work when nothing else works. So that ain't necessarily work what she threw. She ain't throw that through the door first. She came through the door first with, let me make some dessert. Let me cook you. Let me put something in your stomach first. Because I know that's a way to your heart. You go to that stomach.
Let me tap in on that part real fast.
We're gonna add a little more to it. You're gonna make it for the kids. It's for the kids, for the babies. Bro, I would have took that thing, whatever she made, and threw it right upside her head, man, and busted on the floor and said, man, I'm about to call the police for this fool knocking at my door. Because no, the answer is not no. The answer is hell no. Get your behind back over there with your whoever, whatever. We ain't doing this.
But you know what? Let me add a little bit to that, and it's going to be short. Not only did he break man code, but let me tell you something. Don't you ever nothing that somebody else bought you, because they not beneath putting poison in anything.
Mm-hmm.
And,
so don't you ever.
And they will put that period blood in there too, sir. Do not sleep on it.
You'll be a fool if you think, oh no, she won't do it to her own damn kids. Yes, she will.
Mm-hmm.
You lost your mind.
Cast a spell on it.
You lost your. If you eat anything that a narcissist cook, you are cooked.
Mm-hmm.
You are cooked. It's a spell on whatever she make.
Yeah.
She went to a witch doctor, voodoo doctor. She went to a voodoo doctor to make that just for you. What, you think it's trouble in paradise now? Wait until later. Because that's just like you said, she's starting to hoover on a regular, and the hoover ain't working like it used to. It used to be quick, fast, in a hurry. Oh, he was going to get from me. No.
And it's only to make him jealous. Like a breeder is always the seat filler. So the seat filler type person is the one who, like, they either trying to make this supply jealous, or they trying to get out of the way, get that one out the way, or they in between supplies. That's it. That's it. A seat filler. The breeders. That's why if anybody got children with them, block. You put on a parent app. That's it.
That's it.
All them baby daddies, I be trying to tell them, like, ain't none of, I don't deal with none of them, but especially the kids be grown too. None of them. You don't even need to talk to them.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna say this now. When it comes to the situation with baby mama, baby daddy drama, whatever. Listen, People are normal. It's nothing normal. It's not nothing crazy about breaking up with somebody. Okay, nothing's crazy about breaking up in a relationship. What's crazy is that I'm trying to extend all of the extensions that I can extend to keep this amicable. We have children. We need to communicate, and let's at least fake it, because we're gonna keep it 100 in here. Let's at least fake it for the children. We're gonna fake like we cool with each other for our children. All right. We're gonna pretend. When I see you, I'm gonna pretend you don't make me sick. When I see your ugly face, I'm gonna pretend you don't make me sick. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. But that's only for people that know how to act normal. Don't think that you're gonna give me all of your ass to kiss and think that I'm gonna just be like, oh, okay. No, oh no. You know what? We got a kid though, but we got a kid together. No, I don't give a damn if we got a kid. If you don't know how to act like you got any type of sense, if you don't know how to act normal when we breaking up, then you can't talk to me no more. Did y'all know what that sounds like? To somebody to tell you ain't never gonna get to talk to me again. That's real loud, whether y'all know it or not. And it's not spoken in English either. Okay, it's spoken in action.
Oh, yeah.
Never getting across this bridge again, heifer.
Ever.
Never.
Do y'all know how long ever is? Do you know how long it is when they take the four off of it?
Do you know how long it is when I say ever plus infinity?
Ever.
Put infinity on top. Ever did.
And they will make that call 20 years later. The one left. Yeah, because I never believed in marrying nobody else. And I just want my family. First of all, kids grown. Okay. Kids grown. This is like decades later. Like, I'm gonna need for you to go find a couple of them that's grown and out there and probably house them. That's what you should be focused on. Click.
There you go.
That's it. Never, ever, ever. Because a narcissist, if you don't put some boundaries on there, and if your children are still young, they gonna do the most. They will fight at Chuck E. Cheese, man. It will be some crazy stuff that go down. They will make sure that anytime you trying to have any kind of situation, any relationship, anything to move on, they will make sure they run the worst interference to where that person, that new person, if they really about it, they might be going to jail because you couldn't put the boundaries on. You got to put the boundaries on when you're dealing with a narcissist. And a lot of times they don't understand nothing but court papers, but you got to do something because you think that it was bad just when they was destroying your life when y'all was together. Wait till you try to have a happy life. How dare you? How dare you have a happy life? They gonna do everything above and beyond to make sure that you are never, ever, ever happy. They didn't get with you because they was in love. They got with you because they was jealous and envious, and there was some resources they needed to extract. And once they felt like they depleted you and destroyed you enough, they moved on to the next supply. But don't think you out of their radar because it's destruction. Terminator. Terminator. I'll be back. Okay, Terminator.
But don't think for 1 second that just because they did all that they not going to hold. Let me say it right for y'all so you can hear me. I need everybody in the back like this. Don't think because that dirty, cruddy, trifling, ignorant crut ball. Don't think because they stole from you, because they cheated on you, they blew all the money that they took your ideas to run with somebody else. Don't think that because they betrayed you that they not gonna try to turn your kids against you.
Oh yeah.
Do you hear me? Did y'all hear me? Do you? If you think that your children are off limits, then you a damn fool.
Yeah.
You a damn fool if you think that they not gonna try to turn your kids against you. Okay?
And not even just that, they don't have to, because for some reason, kids always take it out on the parent who stayed. And narcissists take advantage of that because we just had a situation at the school when I was headed to work. The school was on lockdown. I almost didn't get in. Come to find out, when I got in, the police came because the little boy in 5th grade, and not saying this to say the punch was that hard, he literally knocked his grandmother out. Literally.
Grandmother out.
And she's the one who raised them. Mom didn't want him. And she raised him. I'm hearing on the walkie-talkies, grandma need ice. You know, this boy literally. And so they don't, by them leaving, kids feel like, if it weren't for you, my dad wouldn't have left. If it wasn't for you, my mom wouldn't have left. You know, kids get them ideas themselves too, and then they just hammer it home. That they turn them against you, they hammer it home. And kids think when that parent come in for one day and bring gifts, they a hero. Even though they ain't been there their entire life, but they bring them one gift, that's my hero.
That's what they've been taught. What they've been taught is to respect the ones who ain't doing nothing for you, and to respect the ones who do everything for you. That's what narcissism is. That's how it's created. An environment where you got somebody who taking care of everything. Well, we're not gonna respect that person. We're not gonna respect the person that keep the glue that's keeping all this raggedy mess together. No. We're gonna respect the crut ball, the cruddiest one of them all, the one who ain't got nothing but a bunch of lame, stupid excuses. That's the one we're gonna give all the honor and all the respect, the one that ain't never showed up and showed out and showed up for us when we needed them to be there for nothing. That's the one we're gonna hold that person up. And why we gonna hold that person up? For nothing, because they ain't never did nothing. But guess what? Our mind has been so distorted that we gonna hold that person up in favor because they just a good person. We don't have a reason. They never gave you a reason why they hold these type of people up and actually honor these type of people. They never gave you a reason for it, because it ain't no reason for upholding somebody who cruddy, somebody who ain't never showed up, somebody who ain't who did the do to be a parent. They did the deed to become a parent, but they ain't stepped up to the plate to be a parent, not a day in it. And let me tell y'all something. For all the trifling, sorry, decrepit, dead people out there that decided they're going to have a child and they just going to walk away from it, you dead, man. You dead. You walked away from your own seed. You a dead man or a dead woman, whatever you are. You dead.
And that's the delusion. That's the delusion that we're in. We can see them literally walk away from their own seed and think they're going over there to love somebody else. And they don't even love their own child.
I said you got to be out your mind to watch somebody run over somewhere and they gonna fix somebody else's situation and the situation they created.
And they make sure they run to somebody with kids to just drive it home. Right. Make sure they twist that knife in your back.
Come on,
I'm about to go over here and play stepmom and stepdad over here because this family, I don't want this family no more. Like y'all just a throwaway.
The credit of them all. Listen, ain't no good happening for those people. I've seen those type of people that done went out there and they done, would not do the right thing when they was in their own home, but then ran somewhere else. And I've seen them. I've seen people like that. And I'm here to tell you, I'm a witness that they never got up on their feet. They never got up on their feet. They always lived a life that was less than.
A lot of times they don't.
And not just a life that was less than, but they also had to stay either high, drunk, or both. Okay? Ain't nobody got away with nothing. You just lying to yourself if you think somebody went out here and created a family and just left their children somewhere for somebody else to raise their child. I don't even care if you in jail. Jail got jobs. Send what you can. Send what you can, because the person that can come out here and create a child, you can create a child, and you can't find yourself doing nothing. You can get up every single day, and you can say, I don't feel that this child deserves nothing.
Narcs can.
Then you're dead.
That's how they are.
You are not alive. You are dead.
And they say it in ways letting you know that they don't care about their child. Because like I said, this idiot used to say, y'all lucky to have the mama y'all have, because my mama didn't buy me this. I didn't have this. I didn't have that when I was a kid. You shouldn't have this. They jealous of their own kids. And the only reason why they have babies with you, because they feel like they can always come back. They don't have babies with everybody. They have babies with the people that they want to return to. That's why they have so many broken homes and so many kids out there, because they have to have options. Y'all don't know. They run back to exes, and you be like, damn, they with that person. That person got a child the whole time. You don't know that's their child because they didn't tell you about this person. That they got a baby mama over here.
Hold it.
You don't even know how many kids they got. I bet the new supply don't.
But hold it, some of them so cruddy. Now, let's get to the cruddy dirt. Just the crud ball, the crux of the crud. Some of them so cruddy. They got some of these people so cruddy. They don't even want the child to know they the mother or the father.
Yep.
Send them to their mother. And hey, you tell them something. They tell them I'm their cousin, or I'm the aunt, or I'm the uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Some people so rotten. You gotta be rotten. You gotta be dead inside. You don't want to have to do with raising your own child. You want to run the streets so bad. You want to run the streets bad. You take your child to your mama and tell your mama to raise. You is some garbage, man.
They are.
Oh, God, you some garbage, man. Let me get these two chats. My man Freezer said I gave it to the babysitter. I haven't talked to her in months. It was on my day. Okay, it was on my day 2 to take the kids. My son gave it to me. Oh, okay. Little son gave it to you. Okay.
That babysitter's blood is on your hands, and something happened to that babysitter.
That babysitter got an attraction to your baby mama. They don't know, like, I don't know what it was, but man, he's so fine. I don't even like women, but she showed boy something about you. Yeah.
All of a sudden, she wants to feel the softer side of Sears.
You lucky you didn't do it. He said, I know what she is. I first had watched her collapse. Wow, I watched her collapse. She reverted back into a hurt little child. It was night and day without the mask. Creep. Yeah, and that's what it is, y'all. That's exactly what it turns into. Guys, it's all about making you feel sorry for them after they done did the most horrific things in the world they could do to you, and they want to make you look like, well, that's what somebody did to me, and that's why I messed up. But at the end of the day, they did it because they like it. They did all the crud the narcissist ever did to you. They did it because they like being cruddy. They did it because that's what's in their heart of hearts. It's cold air coming out of them. Ain't no warm blood walking through them veins. It ain't. Listen, if you went and pulled the ingredients out of a narcissist's veins, man, they probably got gunpowder in it. I'm telling you, man, it is cold and abandoned inside of their house, inside of their minds, inside of their spirit. It is filled with larceny and hatred and jealousy. Somebody who is filled with jealousy and envy, there is no good. You can't do good. Listen, they so cruddy, they can't help themselves. They can't even help it just being jealous of everything. Oh, what? You got paid today on payday? What? Why?
Yeah.
Dang, I would, man. Well, what would you do if they wouldn't have gave you that check?
Man, your paycheck.
That's really how narcissists are.
Oh, you got 700 on your paycheck? Well, mine was only 3. It's always a comparison.
Yeah.
Always why you deserve more, why you get more hour, why
And they
you
want
get
your
a
money.
salary, why you got this, why you got that. They always feel like something's supposed to happen for them, but at the same time, not doing nothing to get it because they want to take it from the next person.
Come on.
Yep.
They don't want to go out there and get it themselves. They don't have it in them. And that's why they look for people like us, because they know we have that in us and that we're gonna share. And if we make it to the top, we're gonna take them with us.
Mhm.
But they not gonna take us
See?
with them.
No.
They get
And you know what? I'm glad you said that, just like that, China. Y'all hear what China just said? She said they know that we gonna take them to the top with us. That's the only reason they hanging around you, because they know
Only reason.
get it. Once you break through their mess, if you break through their mess, you going to the top, and you ain't gonna be happy unless they with you.
Yep.
But the second part she said was, you know damn well they not taking you. If the narcissist hit it big today, yo man, you good as left.
your goose is
You
cooked.
won't even find out that you left for the first week. They're not gonna tell you. You are left. They don't even have a care in the world about what they do to you. That's what I'm trying to understand. I want you to feel this. They do not have a care in the world
Nope.
about you. That y'all wonder, how could you be that way? How could you feel like this toward a narcissist and that person, you know you loved them at one time and blah, blah, blah. Easy, because I know, because I lived it. I saw that how cruddy the dirt, the poison that pumped through their veins won't allow them. If they thought that they had something that would make you happy, they would destroy it.
And you know what? I think Cynthia said that her narc had money. And like I've said in the past, money just it equates to a bigger destruction. They have more access to other things, other drugs that broke narcissists or lower level people don't have access to. But I want to say this too, to give you some like relief. Just because that person had money doesn't mean anything. I've never met a rich person that wasn't miserable. I've never met a rich person that didn't have an entourage.
Man,
because they are miserable.
Y'all see the lead narcissist of the country? Y'all see him? Do you see happiness when you see him?
No. The more you
he do to just create a distraction. Anything to piss people off. Any and everything. So to think that, oh, money gonna resolve it, no, that's another lie. You lying to yourself again. You lying to yourself again. If y'all think that they gonna get some type of pass, you know, they got money and that, guys, I'm gonna tell you this. When you got money, that make it worse.
Yeah.
Y'all know why? Because see, when you don't have money, at least in your mind, you will get relief if you just get a little bit of money. There's hope and inspiration. Oh, maybe I'll hit the lottery one day. You know, maybe I'll get a better job. Maybe somebody will feel sorry for me and give me $100,000. That'll change your life. That'll make if you were sad and you broke and somebody hand you $100,000, you'd be, man, you happy as I don't know what at that point. But when you got money and you got all kinds of problems, that's telling you that money cannot resolve your problem. That means that it takes an action for people outside of you. It don't give you control over other people. No, them people who got money, man, they got it worse than most people who don't got money, because especially with their kids, man, rich people with their kids, you'll learn that rich people, they leave their kids nothing when they die. Even none of y'all, nothing, because you spoiled rats and you this and you, but they don't even look at it like you the one that spoiled them. People don't even see You the one that spoiled them and made them that way by trying to give them everything. And all you did was give them an entitlement that they did not earn. And the people that are smart out here, I'm telling y'all, man, the people who smart, they don't give their kids nothing. You better not give your kids nothing. I mean, everything. They better earn it through. They better earn it through cleaning up their room, cleaning up their house, behind themselves, and being a good person. That's how you reward your child and give them other things and raise them up. You raise your child just trying to spoil them and give them everything.
That'd be a narc.
Guarantee you, your child ain't gonna be worth a damn.
The Bible says,
and destroy you, they'll destroy you. Yeah.
The Bible says you spare the rod, you spoil the child.
Man, they're gonna be rotten and think that they deserve everything.
Yeah, entitled.
Go work and they're gonna laugh and look in your face, and you're gonna be sitting there looking at a 25-year-old, 35-year-old, 50-year-old person that you're gonna be taking care of still. Wondering, like, why did they never got it together? Because they never had to. They never had to struggle for nothing.
Exactly.
Your child,
you work hard to try to get them a better life than what you had, and then if you do that, then I mean they become narcissists. Like it's just 50-50 chance. You just taking a crapshoot. I got something that's real good, like a grown one he's very good. He wasn't a narcissist. That other one, you know, that's what they do. But you got to have very strong boundaries, even as a parent with an adult child. And your boundaries, like that's something I had to learn through therapy. Like your boundaries just have to be there. You cannot feel sorry for them. You have to really like understand that they will use pity. They will say, well, this happened and that happened and you wasn't there. They're going to do everything that they can do. But when you get in over codependency, you have to just let them soar. You have to let that stuff go and let them soar. And then you have to be okay with the after reaction, because a lot of times the family system is also involved in turning your adult narcissistic child against you. You know, it's a lot of things, a lot of different dynamics that go along with that. But as long as you know that you have been the best parent that you could be, you know, given every situation, and that they are an adult, and when, you know, they are capable of making their own funds, that's it. You have to have a strong boundary, and you got to move that stuff on out, or it's going to destroy your life. That's a whole different can of worms there.
Hey, but look, also, excuse me, if you don't have a strong boundary, man, they gonna lean on you. Well, you wasn't there for me. Well, you didn't keep our family together. They gonna lean on you with any bull crap, weak, punctified story that they need to keep on expunging money from you, because you would not. You hear me? Because you would not do the work, because it's painful. Oh, they ain't gonna make my baby. I don't want my baby to have to struggle for this. I'm now, baby, kid, you get some new shoes. Here, baby, we gonna give you this. Here, baby, we gonna give you. Your baby got all the new everything, and the worst kid in school. Don't respect nobody. Don't respect you. Won't go to school and respect the teachers, or nobody. Won't come home with some type of decent grades or nothing. And then y'all think they gonna grow up and be a productive citizen. You got to be out your damn mind. It's never happened before, and it's not going to happen right now. Not for any of us.
And see, and people think because people got money that, you know, that keeps them from a lot of things. But one thing money cannot do is money cannot pay off your karmic debt. That's one thing it just cannot pay for. Another thing, your money can.
Your money to God.
I was going to say your money can't bribe God. Your money can't open doors that God has opened, and it definitely can't open doors that God has closed.
Come on.
That's a lot of things that money can do on this earth, but money can't pay for what it matters. It can't pay for that. It can't pay those persons' demons off to stop screwing them around in their head. It can't pay for none of that. Money just make people look like they thriving and surviving through the worst situations that narcissists ever let you see them go through. They will not allow you to see them down, no matter how it is, financially, mentally, or anything. They gonna always try to make it look easy when it's not. And we fall for it. Their job is to always sell us a delusional lie, and we buy it
That's
all
it.
the time.
Yeah, we buying that.
And if it was just the money, that
Okay.
would be something. But they put you out of cars. Like, we got to really think about what all happened in this relationship or marriage. I know the last one, I was getting put out of the car. Okay, put out of the car to walk in the cold with children
Good
because of
grief.
an argument or whatever. A car that I owned, but because I took a ticket for him, took a case for him because he didn't have license at the time, I got in trouble. My license got taken, and then he ended up getting licensed. Now it becomes his car. I got to get put out. All of this stuff happens. You get SA'd whenever they feel like doing something after they did the most to you, the most damage, then fought you, hurt your children, did whatever they did. Now you about to get SA'd because you really don't feel like dealing with them. Oh, but that's the best time for them to get you. Then you got to deal with all of the other stuff they doing, emptying accounts, doing all of this other stuff behind your back, paying for whatever little extra services they pay for different men, different women, whatever they into, usually into both. They doing all that extra with your money while you going to work, your body getting ran down. Then you getting sick. Oh, they not taking you nowhere because they don't really believe you sick. You faking. So you got to make your way to the hospital, get yourself well, get yourself together. Meanwhile, they raising hell in your home. This is the kind of stuff that they do while they're destroying your character, while they're telling everybody else about all of this crazy stuff. And if you got some license, some real license to like work and everything, oh, they're going to be calling boards. They're going to be already planting seeds to different professional places and everything just to slander you and make sure that once they leave, you're destroyed. Everything that you worked hard for is destroyed. They want a police report. Police coming all the time. That's stressful, especially if you live in a neighborhood where all the neighbors and everything is like some daggone Stafford wives type stuff. Oh, the police coming again, because they want you to get put out. They want all of this drama and attention on you so that once they know they gonna leave, you will be homeless. You won't have a career. You already done messed up so much other stuff. They done humiliated you over and over again, putting you and your children out multiple times, not just once. All of these things compiled are the evil, evil, evil things that narcissists do. We got to remember, if they was just a thief, we probably can deal with that a little bit. They got to go get some help or whatever. If they was just, a cheater, might be able to just deal with that. They the devil. Okay.
I'm not dealing
You
with
be
a
like,
broke
man,
cheater.
you know what? We gonna try to work this out. You know what? I know you would steal some money out of my wallet, but that's all you're gonna do is steal. I can live with some of that money being stolen. You just got a problem with you gonna lie, you gonna cheat, you gonna lie, you gonna steal, you gonna betray, you gonna gaslight me. Come on, man. Can we have something? Can we have something this
I ain't never met a thief that didn't lie, cheat, and steal. It's a cluster. It comes in a grouping.
Bible
You can't
says
do one without the other.
the Bible says when you commit one sin, you commit them all.
Come on.
That's what it is.
Say, because that's what it is, yo. That's what,
But a liar and a thief,
man.
one and the same.
Focus for Life. Thanks for the super chat, Focus for Life. Focus for Life said, when times get hard, narcissists run. Whew, good God. But they always try to come back. Why do they do that? Every time they try to come back. Once they leave, close the door and lock them out. Forever. Okay, say forever.
They come back because that person that they left you for wasn't what they thought it was. They thought that person was better than you. They thought they was finna get more from that person. That person probably lied to them and said, hey, I got a lawsuit I'm waiting on. Narcissists can be tricked too. I've met narcissists that say, oh, I'm waiting on this lawsuit to come through. Oh, I'm waiting on my granddaddy to die. I got this inheritance coming. None of that ever happened. They are the worst future fakers in the world. They gotta sell you a dream, and for some reason we buy it. Our intuition be like, man, you've been saying this for 3 years, but maybe the lawyer's just slow dragging it. That ain't never happened. Never.
You the seat filler. I'm telling you, man, they need a seat filler. They can't ever just not be with anybody, and they always feel like they always got a chance. Even at a concert, the with the teenager, the baby daddy touched my leg or whatever. I said, man, I will break your fingers still today. Like, you gotta understand, don't accidentally
Like, no,
touch my leg, bruh. Like, yes, like, you will leave out of here in a cast. But that's how they are. They slick with it. They always trying to have that. They trying to test the waters and see if they can get a chance. Because trust and believe, if you really carry yourself a certain way, and most people on here have, like, most people, you wouldn't really be on here if you didn't, because you'll be another narcissist. But if you carry yourself a certain way, a lot of times you are the standard. And when you the standard, they gonna always try to see and test the waters and get that back and come up with a narrative for that, because you were the one pretty much giving them the identity they got now.
Yeah.
So they know that you gonna keep it moving, and that if you go to a different level, yeah, they will love to capitalize on that in some way, shape, or form, or be connected to that. But do not do it. Don't do it. They still the devil, and they just collected more and more and more of their crap. They got a stench, and I'm telling you, it get worse and worse. The smells just get worse being around them. It's like they pheromones smell like rotten flesh. Like, I'm telling you, don't do it, because whatever they done went to and picked up, just let them stay with it. Let them stay with it.
They stuck with it. You know, it's wild even that for us to even always continue to be having that type of conversation, that we gotta convince ourselves that a lying, cheating, jealous, credible ain't who they are, who they have shown you. They showed you and they stand on who they are. And you still think you lost something. I want to know how. That's what I want to see in the chat tonight, y'all. Let's talk about that. Tell me in the chat how you losing when you not in a relationship with the narc no more. Please tell me how you losing when you cut them off. Please just tell us that, because that's where we can go from here.
The main thing is fear of unknown. You just afraid of, you made this bad investment, and we made this bad investment. Now we looking at, okay, what else is out there? More bad investments probably, but this one here, this then wiped you all the way out. It's a negative at this point with this investment. So you got to cut your losses. Like, it's all the way in the red. You got red and you got green. That's all the way in the red. So you just got to cut your losses and then see how it is, out there. At least don't go through this stuff again, because that one will take you out. It's never good staying with them. But in our minds, we think, well, we know we're gonna keep trying because we made it this long, and it looked like they might be the little engine that could. We watch too much TV. They the devil. That's it.
And you know what the thing is too? A lot of us, I'm gonna say this, that, like I said, we keep running into these people because we haven't yet figured out what it is God wants us to do, and that's the journey I'm on. Because it's been almost 2 months I've been celibate. I haven't been dating. I haven't letting anybody touch me or nothing, because I'm trying to get closer to God and figure out what it is about me that this devil just won't stop. And each time he ups the ante, this thing wants my soul. He wants it bad. And all he did was trigger me to try to figure out, what is it about me that's so special? And that's the journey that I'm on right now, trying to figure it out, because now I'm intrigued. I want to know. I want to know for myself what it is.
I'm a little further behind. I want to just kind of complicated right now.
Yeah. Look at the end again. Everything is attracted to the light.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
One thing that we know for sure is that we are not darkness because everything
Yeah.
is attracted to us.
Everything's
The problem is, can I find one that's like me? That's our biggest issue. It ain't can you find one. The biggest issue is, can I find one that thinks like me, that acts like me? Because Lord have mercy, I'm tired of finding these other ones that pretend that they're like me, that they pretend that they're this way, they pretend to be that way, and oh man, then you find out a couple months down the line, yeah, this another dud. And they just hide it a little better or hide it differently. Not just necessarily
oh
better,
yeah.
it's
They're
different.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
And it's that, you know, someone was talking about, like, if you didn't have like a heart connection and everything, it'd be easier. Like that, it's like really hard when you kind of, you do try to form the connections. A lot of times it really come down to making a list of what is reality and what is in our heads. Like what are we creating as a fantasy or delulu. Like a lot of times we can start putting ourselves in delulu land or start building a whole village in delulu land when we start thinking like, okay, if this can be like this or if this can be like that, then this can work like this. Like we'll start trying to put these pieces together when what we working with was presented in front of us. The reality of it is it's not like that at all. You know, it's not hardly what we think in our head. You know, we think we had this wonderful connection. It's like this and that, and they really kind of not connecting like that. But we might hold on in hopes and thinking that and start building these little villages in the Lululand. Next thing you know, it's like 5 years later, we still thinking like, okay, is it or is it not? You know, like you just don't know. But that's kind of that's where our heart can be deceitful and say that it's wicked. It can be deceitful above all things. We can be deceived by our heart. That's why we gotta lean on God. We gotta be like, hey, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah, guard your heart.
And that's hard because now you about to battle them wills. It's when your will and God's will is at conflict. That's when you get the most ziggity boo. You want this. God said do this. You like you know, your flesh and spirit warring. I've been there. I was all jacked up just recently. That's how it go.
And see, and you got all this stupid advice on the internet where people are teaching people to be toxic. And I, back in the day, I used to
Woo.
say I match energy. I learned a long time ago. When you start matching energy with people, that's when the lines get blurred between what's too far.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. When you stop being yourself, that's what the
Yeah.
internet is all
Stop
about.
being yourself.
That's what the internet is all about, making us think that people really believe, and a lot of people do believe the mess on this internet too, y'all. Believe it or not, a lot of people, but not everybody, not all of it. But yes, this internet, it was designed to do exactly what it's doing to people, to
Mm-hmm.
keep the masses sleep, to keep you
Yeah.
thinking that, oh man, it ain't no such thing as happiness and a happy relationship and a wonderful relationship with somebody, and you can't do this and you can't be that. And yes, it is. But again, man, with us, man, we get so sometimes we just get lazy and we don't want to do the work, and we just want it to come to us for free and
Yeah.
be cheap and easy. And it's not going to be that. It never has been that, and it's not going to start today, people.
Mm-mm.
No,
Because
wake
you
up.
have the internet way, let the men tell it all women cheat. Let the women tell it all men cheat. And we all know that's not the case because, but because it's so toxic out there, it makes it look like what they're saying is true. And it's not true. Not everybody cheats because I know in my heart of hearts, I don't. And so
Mhm.
nobody can speak for me. But you got a lot of people out there advocating for people like us, and it's catching on, and it's a phenomenon because now you got everybody out here out to get everybody, and nobody can't find a mate. Not every like CJ said, not everybody is a narcissist. Some people are just so damn guarded that, they like, I'm not going to let you get me. So they keep their guard up, and it looks like that they really trying to hurt you when they're not. Because I've been to the point where I was so guarded that people would feel like the things that I say to them, it hurts their feelings. I'm trying to protect me. And then we can get lost in that by listening to all this information, and you can be chasing away your person because you're consuming all this BS, all this nonsense.
Sure.
When in reality, all you have to do is lean on your understanding, on your own intuition, not what somebody else said, because everybody's going to manipulate the narrative to fit what they wanted to say. And they know you going to choose it because they're not the only person saying it. You know, the saying is, if more than one person is saying it, then it's true. And that's why we get caught up on this BS on the internet, because more than one person is saying it. So it's true.
It's clickbait all day, man. People getting paid to say what they saying half the time, y'all.
And it's gonna come to you, the feed, the algorithm. Like algorithm gonna come. I was like, oh, this is destiny. Like, I mean, they send me all kind of stuff, and I'll be like, oh, this is okay. This must be God. This must be God. This must be God. You know, all of that. And it gets to the point where you have to really you have to know yourself. You have to understand when you coming out of this, like you are healing. And even if you've been celibate, like I was like celibate 3 years, and then I'm like, it was. I wasn't trying to date or do nothing like that. But then when I did date, it's like, okay, all these things came up. But it's like, you won't know until you're in a situation. Then it's like, okay, my emotions, I think I just hid them and I didn't deal all the way with them. And when you don't do that, and then you kind of like, now everything is kind of out, it can make you present as one way. However, this is still like another form of trauma just kind of coming out that now you got to deal and heal with. You got to deal with the fear of abandonment. That's a big one. Like if your parents divorced or if they left you and all of that stuff, you're going to have a fear of abandonment. So dealing with a hot, cold person, a narcissist, that had you on eggshells the whole time for years. Your nervous system is already jacked up. You might either be an avoidant type of attachment style where like China was saying, you guard it, you ain't trying to have them feelings like, or you gonna be an anxious attachment style. That was me, anxious avoidant. I guess that's disorganized. So it's like, are you gonna do this? And then it's like, okay, nothing. Then it's like, that's kind of, you got to find out what that is, and then you got to find out what is the fear behind that, because it's all gonna go back to feeling unloved. It's going to go back to this unloving thing that the enemy has been forming, and that thing brings on rejection. It brings on like rebellion against what God is saying, like self-willed, like all of that stuff. You start going into the world of self, and it's like self-affirmation, self-this, self-reflect. Like everything is about trying to do something to improve yourself, where God said we fearfully and wonderfully made. Like he made us really good, and his love is really overflowing for us. But a lot of times we don't know that because of all of this pain and things that's in the way. But when we in a dating situation, if we don't fix that fear of losing whatever, or fear of we got to do this and this performance-based love type stuff, it's not going to end well. You'll end up kind of pushing somebody where, or things that just happen that shouldn't. So you want to heal properly from the trauma.
But you know what my fear is now? My fear is of losing myself. I don't fear being abandoned. I don't fear a person leaving, passing away. It's just a fear of losing myself. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
So I would jump ship if I at the first red flag. And let me be clear on this too. Just because I agreed that everybody is not a narcissist, I'm speaking for us because we're not. But that word is not by no means overused. By no means. Don't get that twisted.
We're not using it enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of, that's that. And dismissive, like avoidant personality, that's very common in coming out of this. And so is the anxious. Like it's very common for both of these. It's just one probably more like turn on a self, and the other probably more like see everything for what it is and just like, nah, I'm done, like back up, but they don't turn on themselves. So if you had an issue like me growing up, I was more like everything was just okay, it's my fault, it's my fault. And then I had a lot of like self-hatred, self-rejection, self-harm, like a lot of things that I did to myself I would take out on myself because the family, it was just so chaotic and so many things happened and so much abuse. But I did all of that stuff, and so did my children. Like it was just a lie. So by that kind of style, like anytime things kind of get like overstimulated, it goes into the anxious, like, oh my gosh, things are gonna blow up, like, and then it's like an imploding. So some people become very like codependent and anxious, and that's a different style than people who are avoiding. But both of these are very common coming out of narcissistic victim abuse, both of them, because you trying to reset your nervous system to being safe so you can have a healthy attachment. And a healthy attachment is like, okay, I'm safe, I know who I am, like what China was saying, like she just figuring out like from scratch and everything. And those 3-year settlement, that was really good for me. You know, I shouldn't even say any more on that, but that's just kind of that's kind of where I'm at. Mario, you need to jump in, man.
Hey, look here. That's all the fire. Look, that's all the fire they getting tonight. We're gonna end it on a great note like we always do. We're gonna let everybody go home with one to grow on for the weekend. You know, it's a holiday weekend. So yeah, that's the spirit that we moving in. It's a holiday weekend, and we're gonna go on a high note tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
send them into the weekend with something wonderful. Okay.
I don't think I should talk no more. Like,
Nope, you're not bailing on us. Give it to them.
Okay. Fireworks. Let them explode. No. So trying to get to the topic. Things that the narcissist will never tell the truth about you. Okay, this is a good one. This is a holiday. Expect a Hoover, but don't answer the Hoover. Okay, do not answer the Hoover from the narcissist because they do Hoover on a holiday. They're gonna talk about fireworks and everything. This is not good. Happy birthday to everybody.
Mine not till next Friday, so
Like China, drum roll.
Routine, ladies.
So this is what I'm gonna leave y'all with. So having this conversation with this lady, and I had like a light bulb moment because I told her, I said, think of if you asked him, did he love you? The only thing, why did he love you? He would name because of all the things you did for him. I said, now, if you turn around and ask yourself that question, can you name some things that you loved about him? And she was me, because she started doing the same thing. We do the same thing that they do, start naming out stuff that they did for us. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's how you know he didn't love you and you didn't love him. And I said, and I just realized if it was real love, it wouldn't be about it would be about us, what we did. I love him because we did this, because we did that. We are a unit. And when you can speak in unity, why you love somebody, that's real love. And that's that light bulb moment that I had. And that's how you know when you love somebody and when somebody love you back, because it's never about what they got out of the relationship, it's what you got together and how you guys made each other feel. And I got that light bulb moment, and it was very knowledgeable for me to even think about that. And it made her think. And so I just want to say this too and leave this with you guys, that find who you are, because who we sitting here saying that we are is not who we are, because that's not how God see us. That's how we see us. We have to chase what God wants and not what we want, because everything we wanted failed. And that's God saying it's not about what you want, it's about what I have for you. And so I encourage you guys to take that journey, and God remove that person out of your life, because you're trying to take somebody on a journey that's meant for you. Our journey is ours alone, and we can't take people with us. And so if you're trying to take that person with you, you're blocking your blessings, because God is not going to bless you, because he know that person is going to benefit from it too. And so you have to let that person go. And that's why I said you are a silent partner in a contract with the devil. You have to let that, you have to void out that contract. Because
Whoa.
that's what's going to save your life, save your soul, because the devil wants it.
Did y'all hear that? Come on, Keith. What you gonna do, Keith?
Repent. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what else to
He
say.
said, "I'm gonna go. All right. You know what, Keith?
I believe I'm trying to say it.
Right.
I'm 100. I'm there. 100%.
I'm gonna let it ride. But next week, I'm gonna need you.
I decided.
I'm gonna need you back with your 15-minute exit speech.
You know what, y'all? I decided that I can't get the years back that I gave up, but I damn sure could control where I leave, where I go when I leave here.
Say that. Say
And
that.
that's the plan. I'm no longer focused on the stuff here. I'm focused on the bigger picture, the bigger plan.
Say that. That
Because
part.
that's eternity right there. And I don't want to play around with it.
Yep.
So.
And that's what I can say. One thing, if I can't close out with one thing, I'm a little back.
Yeah.
But that's the you know, we gotta understand when we dealing with these narcissists, like they're not. We are in a situation where, you know, this it's a covenant with death and falsehood. Like there's lies involved. You know, you're tethered to those kingdoms. So anytime that that's occurring, then you're having everything that goes along with that whole system. Your finances are being drained. You having malfunctions in the home. Strange things are happening that's causing more money to be wasted. You know, the children are acting ziggity boo, because all of that psychosis and everything else, like, it comes with it. Dealing in a situation like this, just dealing in a situation where you be jacked up. And recently it happened, like you will lose your mind. Like the enemy is really after your mind. That's the battlefield. And anytime you're dealing with somebody that is you know, just gaslighting, or anytime you're just not even healed, period, and you just kind of in these situations that you can get yourself into, I mean, you will lose your mind. Like, so you have to understand, at all costs, you want to be able to stay grounded. You want to be able to figure out what, if things are starting to get chaotic, okay, let me stop and pause. What do I need to work on? And not looking externally. The narcissist, you need to leave them. Once you find out that's who they are you on this channel and this is what you got going on, that's it. It ain't nothing that will fix that person at all. All that is that a chronic illness or a sentence of not being on this earth waiting to happen. That's it. If you stand connected to them, because the stuff that they is attached to, that's gonna take you out in an early grade. I've always seen this kind of stuff happen. That's it. It's never good, because you can't always have absorb that type of toxicity, those lies, keep all that stuff in, that bitterness, and not have poison erupting inside. You'll lose your gallbladder. You'll lose all of these other things that you got going on in your body, because you're dealing with a narcissist. Your appendix, things that's used to holding the toxins, those usually go when you're dealing with a narcissist. So you gotta like make sure that you staying healthy. Your blood pressure gonna be messed up, you know. And a lot of people that in that C word, that cancer stuff, That happens when you have a whole lot of bitterness constantly inside, toxicity not being able to be released. You know, it's a lot of things that come with that, but that was one of the things that they found was linked to it. A lot of unforgiveness and things like holding things in from repeated offenders. So you have to let this narcissist go. Once that's taken care of, look inside. What is going on with you? You know, it's like, nah, the narcissist doing this. They out with the new supply. Why do you care? You care because you got this competition, you got abandonment, you got rejection. A lot of times that rejection go four ways. You know, you can fear of rejection. You know, you can reject others. You start to isolate. Then you can start turning on yourself. That self rejection. Your body start going to reject. Then you're gonna reject God. That's usually how that's gonna go. And at that point, hey, now your identity gone. So you gotta really look and see when stuff is chaotic like this internally, what's going on with you. Try not to get your thoughts external, what they doing, who they talking to, this and that, how they behaving, and put it on you. Are you drinking today? Did you exercise today? Are you eating? You know, I had to talk to Chat GBT, and I don't even like talking to the computer. Just and that thing got so mad at me, like, I think you're having anxious attachment. You know, I'm telling you, this stuff can get crazy. So you got to look within and not externally, and get back grounded, get back to who you are and figure it out. And don't answer a Hoover, and let the narcissist go. Don't even care what they doing. Block them on everything. It's not worth it.
You know what? I want to add to that. It's short and sweet. I'm going to say this. This is something else I learned too. I feel like the way to the heart is through the ear. And when the devil can't get your heart, he'll get your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Good gracious.
Whispering. They got to whisper. Hey, they always, especially if they talking on that low frequency. They playing all kind of seeds, and you got to be careful of them things. They talk even when you're sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Your ear.
Harry, trying to get out of the closing.
Yeah.
Your turn, Tag.
We ready.
Tag.
We ready. Fireworks, kaboom.
I'm gonna tell y'all just like it is, man. No, it's that internet, you know, where the truth is stranger than fiction. Yeah. Truth is stranger than fiction. So us continually waiting. You know, let me start here. Y'all notice when y'all listening to me talk, I might change the topic, but we talking about the same thing.
Okay.
And that's how this devil wants y'all to run. He ain't saying nothing but the same thing. That's all he doing. It ain't nothing but the same thing. It ain't like the same thing. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the same thing. If I'm coming in here with a different message, y'all better start asking more questions. That means something ain't consistent. It's the same thing. Because it's the same problem. You don't go and say, okay, you know, I got this, I got a virus. And let me put some dirt on it. Let me see if that works. All right, that ain't work. Let me put some water on it. Let me see if that works. Okay, that ain't work. All right, let me put this flower pot on it. Let's see if that works. We ain't in here for that. We are here to talk about what the problem is. I know what the problem is. That's what we here for. I ain't here to tell y'all about something we wish was the solution. We talking about the solution. And guess what? Man, I'm gonna give y'all a cold blood shot tonight. I sat back for 25 years. I don't believe you heard me. I had to listen to the same thing for 25 years before I got it. Oh, some of y'all heard me. Some of y'all heard that time like, dang it.
That's a life sentence.
25 years I had to hear the same thing for 25 years. That's that part. That's how long it took me to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times ways it gotta be remixed. I don't care how it gotta be said. Guys, you ain't gonna get it till you ready to get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep giving it to you. It's the same thing. I'm gonna tell you again, it's the same thing because we need to hear it. Because you know what? That's one of the most beautiful things about us. That's one of our most beautiful attributes. That we was created to love blindly. You hear me? We was created to love blindly and to a fault. To a fault. Because we trust love no matter what. We trust love. That's why you sat in that situation for so long, because you trust love. It wasn't that you was just a damn fool for this damn fool. No. We trust love. We do.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you, somebody had to show me you ain't in love, bro. That ain't love. And that's what we need to be told. That ain't love. I know you think you love that fool. I know you do. I thought I did too. I thought I did. That's why I was scared to get out of it. Because I thought I loved that fool. I thought I loved that female. I'm telling you, I thought I loved her until I figured out that I didn't. And I said, damn, I've been scared of this whole time. I'm telling y'all, man, it's worse. It's worse than the Wizard of Oz. The Scarecrow found out that he had courage the whole time.
The whole time.
God Almighty. I'm telling y'all, it's all of us, man. All of us got some of that Scarecrow in us. You scared to see the truth. You can't believe, nah, this can't be. I know I love this person. No, you a lie. You don't love that thing. No, you don't. I know you think you do. I thought I did. I was there 25 years. How you gonna tell me I ain't love that fool? Easy, because she ain't give you nothing to love. I know you think, but I loved you anyway. No, love don't work like that. Love ain't ignorant like that. I was ignorant like that. Yeah, I was ignorant. I was ignorant as hell, man. I love you. What? What you love about it? How they lie? How they cheat on you? How they steal from you?
Right.
What do you love? How they gaslight you? How they always want to argue about something? The confusion? The dissatisfaction? The displeasure? Which part you so badly in love with? The disappointment? The betrayal? No. It took me 25 years to figure out this ain't it. And it never was it. It's not it, and it never was it. Never was. And it never will be. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You can sit there. You can sit there before, and you're gonna wake up one day. You're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna say, dang. What did my life turn into? Why give all that time to that? And I could see it wasn't no good. I could see it didn't serve me. See, this person does not serve me well. I saw it the whole time. And I overlooked it. And I prayed. And I begged God. Good God, that's one of them. You begging God to keep the devil in your life. Lord, please, devil in my life.
Yeah.
And then you blaming God for keeping the devil in your life. You begging God to keep the devil in your life, and then you blaming God for keeping the devil in your life. Good God.
Walking contradiction.
Lord, help us. Lord, help us.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just sitting here trying to tell you that at the end of the day, man, when it's all said and done, your life, man, you ain't getting but one. You getting one life, man. One thing, man, we can give y'all all the advice under the sun. Yes. But we're not going to be able to give you 1 second for that time that you let go. We're not going to be able to give you 1 second of that back. Not 1 second. I'm only hoping you don't sit there like I did. You got to wait 25 years. 25 bad years. Let me correct that. 25 trashy years, not 25 good ones, not 7 good ones, not 8 good. 25 years of hard time. Solitary confinement, 24-hour lockdown, shoe program.
Unpaid labor.
Psychosis.
Man, look here. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Right.
He had me in Pelican Bay.
Oh my God. Alcatraz almost. Like.
I'm trying to tell you what it is. Man, don't be sitting around here. Don't let that be your story.
Yes.
You got 25 years of trash? Is you crazy? Yes. Yes. I sat there with a fool for 25 years thinking it was going to change and get better. And for 25 years, it was going to get better. Do you hear me? I believed it for 25 years. It was going to get better. It got to get better at some point. I'm here to tell y'all as a witness, no, it don't.
No,
it don't. It don't get better. It get worse. Okay? For all y'all think that it don't get worse, I'm here to tell you, it get worse. It gets worse. Don't let it catch. For all of y'all who feel like you on the older side, you done got past 50. Don't do that to yourself. They gonna leave you. They're gonna wait till you get about 60, 70. Look, they got to stab you in your. They
don't have an injury.
They got to betray you in a way that it's going to change or take your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you being set up for.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. Don't sit around. Don't wait around. Okay.
They will even be with you and have their new person live with you while you older because you paying the bills. They new person, they boyfriend live there and they married.
Right there in your house.
In your house.
Right in your face. Like it ain't nothing, like it ain't doing nothing wrong. They done told you this person helping around the house. Or this person out, this my cousin, this some type of lie. You guys. You don't want to wake up every day crying in tears. You don't want to wake up waiting to die because you scared to leave this bum because you think you're going to be lonely. I went 25 years. I swear to God, I ain't spent one lonely day after I got out of that mess.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I swear to God. Not one day of loneliness. Not one day have I missed that fool. Not one time have I ever regurgitated and thought back to myself, but what if we could have? Not once. Never. Never. Because I said, you know what? If you could make it that long with somebody that dirty, imagine what you could do. Just imagine what you could do with somebody just halfway right. Not even all the way right, just halfway right, halfway decent. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, it's there if you're willing to do the work. If you're willing to do the work, if you ain't willing to do the work, then I ain't got no question. I ain't got no words for you. You know, you in bad shape if you're not gonna do the work. That's just what it is, y'all. We here to help you win. Okay, we here to help you win, and God is testing us as we are here. Don't think for 1 second y'all see people up here who just got over the wall and that's it. It's just sunshine on the other side. It does not work that way. Okay, on our toes every single day. Every relationship, we be hoping like them up. Like, man, well, maybe on this one, maybe this one will act right.
Man, the devil on my heels, I tell you.
I'm just trying to tell everybody what it is.
I'm just trying to keep my
Guys,
man.
at the end of the day, we still understand, and we need help. We need help. We find ourselves all the time. We need some help. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, I gotta at least give people the information that I found out. I see that this right here will happen to you.
Oh yeah.
This is another thing you got to watch out for, because these people, they're trifling.
Oh yeah, they are. The information is ever evolving. We're not saying the same thing. We just give it
ever evolving. Yes.
We're giving you the updated version.
And y'all getting it right. Y'all getting it straight off the press, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, when they say you had to have seen the red flags, you think I didn't? You can't just jump ship. You got to ease the hell out of these situations.
There you go.
I don't care what red flag you saw. Just because you want to leave them alone don't mean they're going to leave you alone. One thing you got to understand, these people want you more when you don't want them.
Man, because that's the thing. That when they see that you don't even want them no more, now they say, oh man, now you can see clearly. Oh, no, you ain't going nowhere. Now I really want you.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey, y'all. Hey, brother Hype Man. Brother Hype Man for that super chat. Brother Hype Man said, truth. Brother Hurd, yo, Sister Keisha, Sister China. It was absolutely humiliating, embarrassing, unfair, and painful. Thank you, God, for deliverance. Good God. For deliverance, man. That is big to be able to just get out. Yeah, you're going to stumble, you're going to fall, you're going to get back up, though. Y'all see us, we fall. Like, what was that guy's name? Make the we fall down, but we get up. Yes, indeed. We do. You're going to have them shortcomings,
Yeah.
hard days, but you're still going to get up and fight another day.
Oh, yeah.
Get up and fight. Know your strengths and your weaknesses.
There you go. We're going to keep on standing up, standing tall. Everybody, we want y'all to have a wonderful holiday weekend. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't let nothing crazy happen to you. And we're going to leave you just the same way we came in here with nothing but love, peace, and
Soul
Train. See y'all next week.
Bye.
You ladies, y'all wonderful.
You too.
Yes, we are. Yes, you are. Yes, thank you.